Survivor Episode 2, Season 2. Let's talk about it.
Week 2. I'm so happy to have made it. I had so much fun tonight. The teams merged, and we didn't do too well in the beginning, but then we got better, and we won the last challenge. And yeah, I'm really excited for week 2.
So episode 2, obviously first 2 challenges did not go too well for the Gators. We kind of got manhandled the first 2 challenges. So we faced tribal council. Both councils seemed to be pretty straightforward. They were voted out. I'm just happy that I was able to survive and move on to episode 3. But then we really came through on the 3rd challenge. They all pulled their own. Father Joe really led us to victory in the 1v1 tug of war. And watching the Python tribal council, I was really interested to see there was 3 names that got a lot of votes, and it was really neck and neck when we voted out. So that was really surprising. But all in all, I think that was a big step for us to win that last challenge, and that we improved some team bonding and chemistry to move forward.
We merged tribes. Was not expecting that. I was kind of thinking next episode, but it's okay. Just kind of different because I feel left out. Again, it's just kind of hard. Anyways, it's just hard. It's hard to like talk to people and really trust them. I set an alliance, but we did capture the flag, did not do good at all, not much to talk about. And then we did the 1 relay challenges, the ultimate frisbee with the sponge, and then to solve the puzzle. We did pretty good until dropped the frisbee 5 feet away from the line, and we probably would have won that.
I would say episode 2 didn't go as planned because especially of the rain, and we had to change our challenge perspective completely, and we ended up going to tribal twice. So I think communication played a big part in this, especially because we merged into 1 green and 1 yellow. So we didn't really have time to get to know each other as a tribe, but I think the next episode, I think we're definitely going to get that right, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Episode 2 did not go well for us at all. I mean, we came back in the final challenge, lost the first 2 challenges. It was pretty nerve-wracking going to tribal council twice. Luckily, I got immunity, which I think was a strategy from Python to give me and Chase immunity. But I'm excited for episode 3. I'm excited. It's going to be an intense episode. I can already tell.
Going into this last week, it was real hard. It was nerve-wracking and scary. By the end of the night, there was a little bit more relaxation, but we'll see how this next week goes.
3 more tribal councils and 3 more people voted out, unfortunately. So the Gators have now merged into 1 large Gator team, as have the Python teams. However, Gators were definitely at a disadvantage there. Coming together, we only totaled 12 people and the Pythons totaled 15. So definitely interesting from the start there, and after only 1 challenge where the Pythons had won, they definitely have us beat in the physicality aspect. However, I think the Gators are more well-rounded overall. We're definitely more diverse there, so just wait. I think we can definitely pull out some wins here in the future. However, Gators went to the first tribal council and Lauren was voted out. In talking to Lauren, she knew that the only name being thrown out there was her. We went into the 2nd challenge thinking we had a pretty good shot. There was a little bit more there, some puzzles. However, unfortunately, the Pythons still had us beat. We went to another tribal council and my name was thrown out, which was a bit of a wake-up call for sure. I don't want to say I didn't see it coming completely, because in walking over to different conversations and having all of a sudden this look of fear and worry on people's face and everyone just gets silent, you start to think, okay, my name's being talked about a little bit. However, if it weren't for a few people coming up to me and saying, hey, yeah, they are throwing your name out there, like, just an FYI, like, I think I would have been a little bit more relaxed in how I played the game. Ultimately, did I have to play my idol? No. I don't think anyone knew that I had the idol, so surprise. Definitely interesting for sure. Thankfully, you know, going into the 3rd challenge, the Gators were able to pull off a win, so we didn't have to go back to that tribal and do it all over again.
It was a bit of a crazy night tonight. So my Gator tribe merged.
and we went to tribal the first 2 challenges. And the first tribal, went smooth. I'm sad to see another one of my original team members go home. But I think it's just what was best for our team in that moment. Then we went to tribal again. And that one I was not feeling as confident. People were not talking to me, they were not communicating with me as much. So I think I'm lost with them. I do, enjoy working with all these new team members now. I just kind of wish I was included in the conversations a little bit more, so that way I knew what we wanted to do. Strategy-wise, decision-wise, it's just really way to build out. So I kind of just wrote down whoever and did it. I am sad, Anna got voted out, and she was from my original team, and I was sad to see her go. I know she was stressing out a bit, and I was going for her as well. So it was sad, but I definitely felt confident that second tribal council, and then we finally pulled out a win, so I was so happy.
This episode was pretty gnarly. A lot happened. My tribe went to tribal twice, so it kind of sucked a little bit there for a bit, but we ended up pulling it back on the last one and winning. It's kind of hard to say what I think will happen for episode 3. Now that our tribe only has 10 people, we might see a tribe swap. I'm not sure, but this episode was definitely tough. Capture the flag was difficult. I feel like we definitely put up a good fight for the second challenge there. We could have got it done. It's just they had more people. They got it faster. Stuff happens, you know what I mean? It was interesting to see them go to tribal though. A lot of votes on 3 people actually. So there might be some problems with their tribe. It's going to be interesting to see. It's really early though to call.
So again, there was 3 challenges today. The first one was capture the flag, and I think I 100% proved myself in that challenge. I was one of the fastest people on my team. I did manage to get the other team's opposing flag, but the other team just got ours first. People on the other team found it difficult to get my belt flag because I was very slippery. So yeah, I think I proved myself in that challenge. The second challenge was a mixture of frisbee, sponge throwing, and puzzle organization, and I was one of the people throwing sponges. There wasn't really anything for me to do there other than throw a sponge. But the third challenge was a tug of war kind of one-on-one. I did manage to lose the first one, but the second time I came on top, I tried a new strategy, and it was basically throw the rope a little bit in the air so the other person has to aim a little higher with their hands, and that ended up working in my favor, and that was probably the best decision I've ever made. So I'm extremely thankful that I decided to think of that. But we did go to tribal council twice. We lost 2 of our members, and already merging with people that you don't know is already a disadvantage of its own. But being at a loss for players, we have 10 players on our team, and the other team has 14, I'm pretty sure. So we are already down in numbers, and we are already at a disadvantage, but we'll see how we can make it work and how that can work for us.
Survivor episode 2 just wrapped up, and I feel that cracks have just started to show in Python. I think that tribal did not go as was expected for some of us, and we're gonna have to rebound. I think that as a group we are very strong with a lot of moving parts and a lot of egos. I think we'll just have to wait and see because it's about to get even crazier.
Yo, what a night, Survivor Bloomsburg. I know everything was gonna get so real. First off, starting off with capture the flag. Golden, we didn't even let the other team score that many points. It's awesome. A lot of so I was on Python C, a lot of the movies that joined, not the movies, but Python D. We definitely carrying some weight. I was very, very impressed. Your boy got the last flag, which was awesome. But yeah, and then going on to the next few challenges. definitely with Frisbee, I know myself, I felt some frustration because he was missing a lot of catches, but he was a super nice guy. I feel terrible that he got voted off. Thank God I wasn't a part of the vote that we got. I was given the stuff for the key. I was in those challenges, which was really cool. Just to find out that I had some people on Gator looking out for me. So that's awesome. I definitely want to strengthen some relationships with you because I have a feeling we're going to start bringing these teams together. Also divide them a lot. And I want to make sure I'm on people's good sides. But I think today I kind of realized I wasn't just someone to kind of like sit on the bench or act like an underdog. I think I have a chance to really compete and really show where I'm at. You know, because I'm going back to like middle school gym class with some of these challenges when I was a scrawny little kid who couldn't even stand a chance in the athletics. But I'm not a scrawny little kid anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not that nerdy kid back in middle school. We're playing with big dogs now, and we're getting serious.
What can I say? But it was fun as I mean, capture the flag, that was awesome. I didn't get to participate in relay and rope thing. The rope challenge, that was pretty unique, I'll give it that. Overall, I was kind of expecting a tribe swap. I mean, them having 2 Gators and 2 Pythons, it was inevitable. Overall, I think Python, we were really strong. I mean, we showed that with our 2-1 record. And honestly, I'm really excited to see where the game is going to go from here.
So I had a lot of fun in episode 2. There was a lot of twists and turns, people getting voted out. We unfortunately did not continue our winning streak and eventually went to tribal council. But all in all, I think our team did a really nice job with the challenges. You know, came out strong, did our very best. Lost just by a small margin, but you know, we went out there and did our best. And going forward, I think we are still going to be pretty strong. We're still going to be winning this county.
So just some raw emotions. Literally just ended tribal. Really nice to see my name didn't get voted at all. I'm relieved that he didn't get voted out. I mean, obviously every vote's going to be tough. Someone has to go. And I don't want to vote anyone tonight, but it is what it is. I'm still here, so that's great. The challenges were so much fun. I had a blast, especially with that last one. It felt sweet beating Jake because, I mean, he's obviously way stronger than me. So just sort of having a little more patience, strategy, and discipline, I got him off. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. As a team, I think we need to be a little more strategic, but physically, we dominated tonight overall, so no complaints there.
I was honestly a bit shocked with how fast we merged, but I feel like it went to the advantage of the team because we won 2 out of the 3 challenges. I was also really surprised how fast we all separated when it came time to go to tribal. We were split in thirds, and a third of those votes were against me. And I did talk to the people who did vote for me, and I understand why. And I think moving forward, that can help me be a better teammate in general and just play better. I'd like to think that it won't happen again, but you know, anything is possible. It's not fun hearing your name called up at tribal, but it's gotta be someone at the end of the day. But I was happy it wasn't me. I was sad to see Dylan go, and I was sad to have to vote off a team member, but it has to happen, and I'm happy that I get to play another day.
So, Slay, I feel like today the games went pretty good. Python dominated. We dominated. We did end up going to tribal council the last round, which was kind of sad. But you know what? It's fine. Like, we worked through it. A lot of stuff happened today that I wasn't expecting, but you know, that's the game. I actually love the merge. I love that we're like united again. I'm like attached to our teams now. I'm kind of sad. I feel like we're gonna merge next episode. You know, I kind of don't want to, but you know, it's like not fair having like all these people on our team and then the other team is like short 4 people. I'm interested to see if we get like new tribes next week. But overall, I feel like the games went pretty good. I feel like the challenges were really good for our team because we're really athletic. And then we do also have the brains to back it up on Python. My favorite challenge, I want to say, was probably like the tug of rope, like tug of war one on like the vlogs, even though I ended up losing, but I gave Anthony a fight. Like I was fighting for my life. Like I was like, oh, I'm up against this guy, like I'm not gonna win. But I was like, I'm gonna just do my best, and I lasted for a while. It's just that like, he like pulled me and my whole body went forward and I ended up like falling. But you know, that's the game of Survivor. Honestly, I feel like as time goes on, we're gonna have like more fun challenges. I feel like we're gonna build more alliances. And I feel like it's just gonna be a great game overall. Like I haven't met everyone yet, but I'm excited to meet people and make new friends. And I'm excited to see how it turns out.
The night was rainy, it was a little rough, but in the beginning, pulled up 2 challenge victories when we combined tribes, real different, humongous tribe. But then we went to tribal, right, it was a little sad. I had to like cut loose with my roommate. I was trying to play the game with him, but it was really hard when the whole tribe knew he was going. From the very beginning when I swapped tribes, I heard his name come up. I tried to save him, and tried to do what he told me, and it just didn't work out, man. It really sucked that I couldn't play the game with him, even though I tried to convince him to play Survivor. Don't know how much he enjoyed the game, but it all has to circulate back to winning the game, and I feel like he didn't want to as much as others, so I understand. So hopefully I can play with my tribe and get along with their differences in the future. So yeah, we win the next challenge, hopefully. Let's go Python.
Episode 2 was definitely something. My performance during the challenges this week weren't as good as the first week, but my side is very dominant. We have people who are athletic, smart, very diverse, and it's great. I think moving forward, we're definitely the better group. And for the activity-wise, the game, I thought Capture the Flag was really fun. Like the second game took a lot of strategy. You got to be really strategic for that one. And the third game, that was fun.
I thought episode 2 was fun. I really liked the challenges in episode 2. Capture the Flag was really fun. That was probably one of the best challenges we've done in a while, I feel. And I got a flag, so that was pretty lit. I thought that my team worked good together until that last challenge. I think that we got a little too confident, but you know, Gator or whatever, they needed that win. They went to tribal 2 times. I guess it was fair for us to go. Votes were a little suspicious, but I'm happy to make it to episode 3, and I hope the challenges keep up to the standard, especially after episode 2. That was only episode 2 challenges. I'm excited to see what the rest have in store.
Gator definitely got lucky. They were hungry for that win. We kind of weren't. They just really needed that, and we kind of didn't at the time. But other than that, I feel really good about my team and everything.
So last night was a fun one for me. I really liked Capture the Flag. I'm pretty fast. Normally I play soccer, but I'm not doing it this semester, so my legs are kind of dying, but it was fun just to run around, you know. So I really felt good about that win. And the second one too, I think as a team we have really good cohesion, and I think that's why we do so well compared to Gator. I think the reason why we lost the third one was because it was more individual, and that's where they kind of capitalize on that with just individual aspects. But as a team, when we work together, I think we have really good chemistry. Sucks that we had to go to tribal for that last one. I heard Dylan, Ozzy, and Holly's name. I didn't really want anyone to go up. I think it's something that we can get past, and I hope we don't have to go to tribal again. As a team, we keep moving forward, and not voting someone out didn't really hurt us that bad.
I was a little skeptical about the merge, but it actually worked out really well. We all seem to understand each other and kind of get the gist of what's going on, and what to really how to work together. So that definitely helped. So yeah, so and I was ready, but also not for the episode because I kind of figured, well, we were since we're on the squad, we were gonna be running around and all that stuff. But I did not expect myself to do that well. I also was not expecting it to be that cold or to get that wet.
I thought this week was really cool with the twist, with the merge. I was really excited to merge with the other Python team because it gave me the opportunity to make some new connections, which I really appreciated, meet some new people. It was awesome winning the Capture the Flag and getting to work on the puzzle with Holly and then winning that challenge as well. I really think we have a very strong team. I was really grateful to have the opportunity to go on the journey with Nate at the end of the night, but I do feel really bad that I missed out on Tribal because if we're going to go to Tribal, I want to go as a team and I want to be there to support my team. So. Again, I had a night of ups and downs. Really sad that Python had to lose somebody, but I'm excited for next week.